the house tonight. We will talk to Simon in just a moment, but of course I must talk first of all to the first British rider introduced to us this evening. Simon, wonderful, it's been fabulous to have you with us, riding of course your first Tour de France in this, your first year as a member of the professional peloton. What does it mean to you? What did you think when you were given the call that you would be part of the roster for this race?
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it, you know, it's just such a huge opportunity with the Tour starting in local roads basically, and yeah, as I say, just a real big opportunity.
And you and your twin brother Adam, of course, riding this year with Orica Green Edge. How have the last few months been for you riding with the new team?
Yeah, it's been great, you know, from the start, the riders and stuff, you know, they've all been great, really, you know, just learning the ropes and yeah, just getting to know how to race, you know, it's a different sort of style of racing from what I've used to, and yeah, it's been great, as I say, and especially with Adam doing so well, you know, it's been great.
Well, I'm sure you'll get wonderful support, not just from the crowds, but also the family on the road for you. Simon Yates!
I hope, I think that for this year, of course, the first favorite is Froome, also playing house. But okay, for me, I'm in a good condition. In the last months, I trained very hard, and after we look what can happen.
Muchas gracias, Alberto Contador and Team Saxo. We'll certainly see you in the mountains, in the Vosges, in the Alps, in the Pyrenees. Maybe a bit less on the cobbles, but you have a cobble specialist, I believe.
Yeah, I think we cannot go wrong with Fabian.
Of course, a legend of Paris-Roubaix and a time trial specialist we see many times riding, and a great favourite here with the British cycling fans, but you already must be thinking of stage 5.
And not just that, but of course I'm looking forward to stage 5, but I'm looking forward to the next few days. I think they're going to be really hard, but really enthusiastic. I think we have a nice start here in this place, and I'm looking forward. I mean, it looks flat on the map, but on the other hand, we trained here now, and it's quite hard. And I tell you, we're going to go our time here on the bike, and we'll do our best. And why not maybe look out something for our team? We will fight, and we'll do our best.
We have 1 or 2 comments to go through as well, I should go. Ladies and gentlemen, Fabian Cancellara.
And of course, Mark Cavendish.
Just a moment, but I am going to talk to one of his teammates as well, a great favourite here, 3 times world time trial champion, if I could just sneak into alongside Tony Martin. Good to have you with us, Tony. Of course, we saw you in London as well.
Yeah, I think that's it.
He makes very good. I think that's a very diplomatic answer. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Martin. Mark. Mark, fantastic to see you. You've come through the streets of Yorkshire and Leeds to come down for the team presentation. Just what have you made of this welcome you've received here?
Yeah, it's been incredible. I came even a few weeks ago to just wreck the courses, and the support for the Tour was absolutely phenomenal. People who ride bikes, people who don't ride bikes, just embrace the Tour de France like this. It was incredible. But coming here the last few days, my first Tour de France was in London in 2007 it started, and there was probably the best Grand Depart I've ever witnessed, but I'm so confident that'll be overshadowed this weekend.
Set on Harrogate at the opening day, and an opportunity to take the yellow jersey. Of course, your family connections there in Harrogate. it as well. It would be very special.
Yeah, the Tour de France is not as simple as that. The Tour de France is the hardest bike race in the world. It's one of the hardest sport events on the planet, and one stage in a rider's career makes their career. So winning one a year is good enough, man. So I'm going to take the pressure off myself a bit. We're going to go and try and win as best we can there on Saturday, but there's 200 other guys who won that yellow jersey as well. But we've got a strong team with Amiga Farmer Quickstep. I've got the support of everybody, and I hope I have, you know.
You most certainly have. It's wonderful to see your wife and your family, and your mum, I think, is with us tonight as well. So we've got plenty of support here in Yorkshire and for the rest of the tour. Thank you very much indeed, Mark Cavendish and his...
Of course, we're going to try to make a bunch of sprint possible, and I think we are ready for it.
We have some wonderful sprinters in this year's tour, yes?
Like always, it's the biggest race of the year, and yeah, the best sprinters should be there, and I think we will see we have very interesting sprints.
We wish you all the very best. Andre Greipel.
Bauke Mollema, it's going to be an amazing tour for you. The goal, I suppose, is to do better than last year.
Yeah, for sure. We will try. I think the general classification is our main objective this Tour de France, so we hope to do really well in that.
You eventually finished 6th of the Tour de France last year after being in 2nd position at a moment. What did you learn from that experience that can make you better for this one?
Well, performing at such a high level, of course, makes you strong. I'm still pretty young, and now I'm 1 year older, 1 year more experienced, and for sure, you know, the Tour de France is not only racing your bike, but it's also much more. It's such a big event, and you will learn a lot when you're in GC like last year, like me.
You're a fantastic mountain climber, but you're also a rider for classics, like in the Ardennes, like on Liège-Bastogne-Liège in 2 days. Sorry, 3 days now. On Sunday, there is a stage that could suit you.
Yeah, I think so. We did the recon of that stage today, and it's a really hard stage, and I think it's a stage that suits me well, and we will definitely try to make the race hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bauke Mollema and team, welcome. John Degenkolb. It's all about switching in this team, John Shimano. Now, of course, there is Marcel Kittel, but there is also John Degenkolb. Who does what?
Definitely, I hope a good job in the lead-out train for Marcel, and yeah, I mean, we were really motivated to make a nice performance like last year, and we have big goals. We want to win a stage in the Tour de France, and it would be so great to do it here with all these crowds. I mean, I'm very happy to be here, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, I mean, the weekend is going to be really, really hard, and yeah, if there's a possibility that we have a sprint of a group which is not completely the full bunch, then I'm definitely going to try my best to, yeah, win the stage, of course.
Merci beaucoup, thank you very much, John Degenkolb.
A very familiar face here. He wore the yellow jersey, started the tour last year. Marcel Kittel! How is your form coming in? How strong do you feel?
I'm feeling good, really good. And yeah, actually my knees are a bit soft now and shaking, but thanks for the warm welcome here, it's awesome.
My knees are also shaking, Marcel. Listen, thank you very much. We wish you the best of luck to you and your team. Team Geraint Thomas. Double Olympic champion, but of course rode his first Tour de France in 2007 when he was the youngest rider that year, not the youngest rider anymore. You've got a bit of experience now in miles and the clock. How much are you looking forward to riding this tour, given that it starts here on British soil?
Firstly, I'm the youngest rider in the team still, so... no, I think it's going to be unbelievable, you know. I think cycling's just blown up since, you know, Beijing, then London Olympics, obviously, then what people have done in the tours, Brad and Cav and Froome. So, yeah, we're just really excited about actually racing, and yeah, just try to enjoy it. You know, obviously there's a lot of pressure and stuff and things, but yeah, these 3 days are going to be incredible.
You've been part of a successful team that has placed 2 men on the top step of the podium, and it's an important first week this week for Chris Froome, not just here in Yorkshire when they ride to London, but that first week when you hit the cobbles. That's something of a speciality for you. Will you be looking after him as you ride those cobbles?
Definitely going to try. I think me and Bernie, you know, we've ridden Paris-Roubaix quite a few times now, and yeah, we're just really looking forward to that stage, to be honest. I think, you know, we can go in there and just attack it. It's going to be a lot of stress. I think the main fight is just into the sectors rather than on the cobbles, because on the cobbles you kind of, you know, Froome's fine. It's just getting to the front of that. And like I say, there's crashes, punches and everything, but yeah, it's going to be good to watch at least anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geraint Thomas!
You've been built quite a relationship with Chris Froome. Tell me, how's he like on the bike and off the bike? Chris, how is Chris?
I mean, he's off the bike. He's one of the most relaxed fellas you're ever going to meet. But on the bike, I mean, we've seen him in the mountains. He's got that killer instinct, and you know, this year's going to be no different. I think we're going to see that killer instinct, and hopefully win his second tour.
Thank you very much, Richie Porte.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the defending Tour de France champion, Chris Froome. Chris, a huge thrill to see you win in Paris a year ago. How have the last 12 months been? How does it change your life to become a Tour de France champion?
Oh, it's massive. It's massive. I mean, especially in cycling, it is the biggest event for us. I mean, I can't say enough how special it is to come back here as a defending champion.
And what have you made of the reception you've received here in Yorkshire, not just this week, but of course when you came to recce this route?
Oh, it's been unreal, absolutely unreal. I think for us, for the rest of Team Sky, I mean, we really couldn't ask for much more. This is going to be such an amazing experience.
And the question we all want to know, will we see you wearing that yellow jersey on the 27th of July in Paris? Absolutely guaranteed these 8 guys here are going to do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Froome.